stages here. Teams are trying to gather momentum.
That's the goal right now. Don't dig a hole for yourself and just get into a position of confidence.
Yeah, as competitive as the WNBA is, success at this time of the year is so important.
Now here's Mabry. It's hauled in by Boston.
Yeah, remember that. That's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Here's Duchess.
And another three for Indiana.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Charles.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter.
Pass to Mabry.
Misses and close. Now here's Clark.
Duchess.
That ball is off target, and that miss makes her 2 for 3.
Outside Mabry. Here's Allen.
Six on the shot clock.
Clark with the double team.
Tina Charles for 3. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Here's Duchess.
She has 6. Good on the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Mabry.
Looking to end the run. And she can't bank that one in.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off, and it's not always easy.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Now here's Mabry. Up top, Allen. Pass to Hahn. Here's Parks.
Over Cunningham. That's no good. Couldn't get her first shot to go.
Trying to get something going. They're 0 for 5 to start.
From deep. And another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, they're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. This just isn't going to cut it if they want a chance at winning this game.
Not at all. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. I mean, effort-wise, execution-wise, something. They've got to do better.
Now here's Mabry. And the foul called on Caitlin Clark. That is her first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Now here's Allen.
She's guarded closely. And the foul called on Duchess.
That's her first foul.
Now Hahn. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Parks.
Just 5 to shoot. Rena Mabry for 3.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
That one also a miss for her, just like the other 3 attempts in this game. Cunningham with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
And the foul called on Duchess. That'll be her second foul of the game.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Mabry.
Inside.
And here's Parks.
Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut possession.
So close to picking that pass off.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Mabry.
In building this lead, they've done a great job finishing their defensive sequences with the rebound. Not just the miss, but getting the rebound as well. That's been key.
Yeah, not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot attempt. It's incredible.
Now here's Mabry. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Charles, the screen. Trying to get back on track. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Caitlin Clark picks one up.
Normally, Mabry operates beyond the arc. Great to see her get in the paint, force the issue.
A late second-round pick in 2019. Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Now here's Charles. Out to the wing. Pass to Allen. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. Here's the Fever with the ball. Caitlin Clark outside. And that's collected by Tina Charles. And here's Mabry. Hartley outside. Just 5 on the clock.
They double her with Boston.
Outside Charles.
Pass to Hahn.
Oops, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. So it's Indiana now. Launches a 3.
And that one's good. It's Caitlin Clark for 3.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Now here's Charles. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Mabry. Clock at 6. Out to the left wing. Here's Hahn. And again, no good by Connecticut. Clark outside. And another three for Indiana.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Hahn. Back to Mabry. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
She has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Caitlin Clark outside. And the fever hit again from deep.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
Now here's Mabry. Hartley outside. To end the run. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark left side. And the Fever hit again from deep.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Duchess with the steal. Pass to Bonner. Here's the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mabry. Charles the screen. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, Tina Charles has always had an impressive and versatile skill set, Brian.
Yeah, she's led the league both in scoring and rebounds before. She's a true double-double threat on any night and impacts the game in so many ways.
That free throw, no good.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
Joanna Bonner for three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific. Exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Hartley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Sheldon.
She's covered by Clark. Pass to Hartley. Charles. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Hartley. Three-pointer. Sun keep it alive. And again, Connecticut no good. Joanna Bonner on the wing. She has 6. Cans it from downtown.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Duchess with it. She's got 12. Bonner left side. For 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Fever ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
They've come out of the gate strong and put in a solid first quarter.
A lot of good looks for them on offense so far. Just quality shots.
And so here's Connecticut. Now here's Hartley. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Sheldon outside.
Pass to Hartley. Puts up a three. Rhea Hartley with another miss.
Boston with it.
And Hebert picks her up defensively. Takes the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense has stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here's Hartley. Duchess defending. Releases.
Sheldon outside.
Pass to Nelson Adota.
Sheldon.
Now here's Hartley. Duchess defending. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Duchess picks one up.
Well, Hartley is very difficult to get off the ball. Once she has the rock in her hands, good luck getting her rattled.
And she makes the first.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
The three-pointer is on target.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
To the paint.
Nelson Adota. Sheldon outside.
From outside the arc.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Pass to Parks. Sheldon.
Here's Nelson Adota.
Started by Boston.
Here's Hartley. Missed inside.
Boston outside.
The 3 ball. She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Here's Duchess. And another 3 for Indiana.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense. When they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed
and
it.
And it's a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian, and we love to watch it.
And the Sun making a change here.
Jalen Brown.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Here's Brown. It's tipped and stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Now Duchess. This one for 3. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Hartley outside. Shot to end the cold run. They get a hand on it.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Shots good by Duchess.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Boston. And here's Nelson Adota.
6 to shoot. Hartley outside. Shoots over Duchess. Hartley's shot is off.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Here's Duchess. And the fever hit again from deep.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And it's the Fever on the break.
Caitlin Clark with the three.
And another three for Indiana.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
And the foul called on Duchess. That's her 6th foul. She'll watch the rest of the game from the bench.
Tina Charles.
Here's Hartley. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Suns. Marina Mabrey. Lindsay Allen.
Five on the clock. To halt the run.
And Bonner pulls it down.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Once again, the defense letting her get open at the three-point line. I don't know how you can allow that to happen in this game situation.
7th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Allen.
Defense is right there.
Marina Mabrey on the wing. She's covered by Cunningham.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hartley.
Well, we're going to see if they can make some adjustments at halftime to get her some easier looks, because I think that's exactly what her team not only wants, but needs.
Berries. jumper.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Pass to Mabry. To stop the drought.
It's hauled in by Boston.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Outside Charles.
Marina Mabry on the wing. She's covered by Cunningham.
Tries to break her ice.
Mabry misses.
Clark with it. She's got 21. The tray. And the fever hit again from deep.
She's having one of the best three-point shooting performances you are ever going to see. An absolute barrage.
Now here's Mabry. Right side Charles. Back to Mabry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hartley outside. Allen.
Outside Cunningham.
There's the triple.
Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. Over Cunningham. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
The tough shots aren't going down for her right now, but the easy ones aren't either. So what do you do?
But when you get this kind of shooting from her, 100% from the field, I mean, they're a tough team to beat. Anybody's tough to beat.
Here's Allen. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Mabry. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Fever.
She just has not been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Cunningham. And another three for Indiana.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Now Mabry. Got a piece of it. And here's Bonner. Three-pointer. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Another bucket from Bonner. When she is scoring, it opens up the court so much for her teammates.
Hartley outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Fever ahead, opening a huge gap. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. One player who's been getting it done is Duchess.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys. And she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use. As we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
And back in 2023, the Sun traded away former MVP Jonquel Jones.
Yeah, sending her to New York in a blockbuster deal despite losing one of the best players in the league. Connecticut went 27-13. Last year, got to the WNBA semifinals, and that tells you how good this organization is.
Bonner with it, working on Charles. The three, and DeWanna Bonner gets the three.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Now here's Allen. Duchess defending. Pass to Charles. Now here's Mabry. On with the ball. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Offensive rebound.
Shot clock at 4. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Here's the Fever with the ball. Joanna Bonner for 3.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
Can't lose track of Bonner on the court. She's a capable shooter from all 3 levels.
Now here's Allen.
Duchess defending. Charles the screen. Clock at 6. Third quarter of basketball. We're about 1.5 minutes in. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
A sluggish start to begin this second half. They're still scoreless.
Joanna Bonner for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Allen. Can they get it?
Back to Mabry.
Looking to get back on track.
Offensive rebound.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul.
Every single team in this league wants a Marina Mabry. She's got a tremendous three-point shot. And Marina, a great teammate as well.
2 shots.
And so she makes both from the line.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Cunningham.
That is her first foul of the game.
Aaliyah Boston.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Now here's Allen.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Outside Mabry.
5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. Puts up the 3.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Boston.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
5 straight now, coming out of halftime, rolling.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Charles. Mabry.
Here's Hahn.
Shot clock at 5. Fires it. And again, no good by Connecticut. So it's Indiana now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
Nice shot by Boston.
What a great start to the second half. Still haven't missed a field goal.
Now Allen.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry.
Hahn. Now Allen.
Duchess defending. Shot to stop the run.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
And she's still scoreless, and man, could they ever use the help too?
Launches it. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
Pass to Mabry. Here's Allen.
Here's Hahn.
Down low. Charles. Shot from 6. And again, Connecticut no good.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Here's Duchess. And another three for Indiana.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Charles. Bonner defending. Charles up top. Here's Mabry. The Fever pull it in. And here's Duchess. From past the arc. And another three for Indiana.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Pass to Allen. And stolen by Boston. Duchess with it. 33 points for her. And another three for Indiana.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
And here's the Sun. Now here's Allen.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. 6 on the shot clock.
Parks. She's covered by Cunningham. And it's Parks missing. The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark. We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of height. And it's deserved.
It's crazy. I mean, you're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hartley. And again, Connecticut no good. Clark outside. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Mom, where's the cutter? Help me out.
Sheldon outside.
Back to Mabry. Just 5 on the clock. Hartley looking to end the drought.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Now here's Duchess. She's guarded by Hartley.
Outside Cunningham.
The three is up. And another three for Indiana.
A fantastic game for Cunningham. She's relentless, exerting her will on this game.
And Connecticut has possession. Duchess with the steal. Stolen by Hartley.
Marina Mabry on the wing. She's covered by Cunningham.
And again, no good by Connecticut. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
Stolen by Clark. Now here's Duchess. Guarded closely. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray.
What's got into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Hartley. Duchess defending.
Sheldon a screen.
Hartley right side. The 11-footer. Will it go? DeWanna Bonner with the rebound.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She
really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Drills it from outside.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
Poked away. Hartley outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Fever on top, running away with this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Now Duchess. From the arc. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
And here is Hartley. Pass to Nelson Adota. Brown. 5 on the clock. And here is Hebert. Bonner defending. And the foul called on Duchess.
And we've talked about this. One of the major challenges in the W is travel.
Well, you know, you look at just the geography of the league. Most of the teams are on the West Coast or on the East Coast. So you end up with really long flights to play those interconference games.
And it just tells you that resting between games is so important. Diet, sleep, taking care of your body is crucial.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Sinks the triple.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Hartley outside. To the middle. Duchess with the steal. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
That one's good. Clark.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Pass to Hebert.
To the inside. Here's Hartley. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Caitlin Clark with the three. Connects from three-point range.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch. Shooting lights out.
Here's Hartley. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound.
Boy, rough day for her. And she's not the only reason they're down right now, but she is certainly one of them.
On the wing, Sophie Cunningham.
And the Fever hit again from deep.
Yet another smooth stroke. That's just perfect form she's showing at the three-point line.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Hits the jumper in space.
What a passing display she's putting on.
She is spoiling us today. Just another incredible assist for the highlight reel, and the reel is getting quite long.
And the foul called on Duchess.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 31, Tina Charles.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, you don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
she's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
And the foul called on Duchess.
They're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit already.
Marina Mabrey, Lindsay Allen.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
Gets it to go from downtown.
No misses for her yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Outside Charles. Pass to Mabrey. Just 5 to shoot. Tries to snap the cold streak. Allen's shot is off. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
For 3. Shot's good by Duchess.
Yeah, she's had a big half from downtown, and when she gets this hot, the green light does not get much greener.
Mabrey with it. Down low. Here's Hartley. Rebounded by the Fever.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Here's Duchess. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentage for these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Hartley's shot is off.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Duchess. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Outside Charles.
And one thing we can all agree on, we are fired up for the WNBA to come to the Bay Area in 2025.
100%. I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. It's something I've always wanted, a WNBA team here in the Bay. Everybody has always wanted that.
And it's going to be a party at Chase Center. I can't wait to see this team get to action, and I know I'll be there opening day.
Duchess with it. Picked up by Mabrey. Shot's good by Duchess.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now here's Allen. Outside Mabrey. Pass to Charles. Hartley. To the paint. Stolen by Bonner. Now the Fever moving it up. Here's Duchess. And the Fever hit again from deep.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
It's Marina Mabrey with the drive to stop the run. Hartley's shot is off. Here's Clark. From downtown. And another 3 for Indiana.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
The Sun on offense. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. They get the rebound. Hartley outside. To the middle. On. Goes up again. No good at the rim. And they've been difficult to stop lately.
You know, and this run could get stretched out even more.
Shot's good by Clark.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Left side, Mabrey. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
Now here's Allen. She's guarded closely. Outside Charles. Inside Allen.
It's hauled in by Boston. And here's Indiana.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
What a run she's having. Everything's dropping.
Talk about having the hot hand.
Now here's Allen. Duchess defending. Outside Charles. Pass to Mabry. To end the drought. And Clark pulls it down. Now Duchess. Shoots the three. And another three for Indiana.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Team foul.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hahn. Allen. Back to Hahn. That's tipped. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Duchess. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
Energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.